The Ireland's Got Talent theatre is alive with noise as the audience settles into their seats, laughter and chatter filling the air. The judges sit comfortably behind their desk, flipping papers, sipping water, relaxed after several auditions that blended together without much impact. Then the host steps forward and introduces the next contestant, a young boy from Manila City in the Philippines. The energy in the room shifts slightly as the boy walks out alone. He is thin, small for his age, wearing old clothes that hang loosely on his frame. His shoes are scuffed, the kind that have walked long distances. He clutches the microphone with both hands, shoulders slightly hunched, eyes lowered. Some people in the audience exchange uncertain looks. A judge raises an eyebrow. Another judge tilts their head, clearly unsure. There is an unspoken judgment in the air. The boy does not look like a star. He looks like a child who has struggled. The host asks him a few questions. His voice is soft, almost swallowed by the size of the room. He explains that his family is very poor and that he sings on the streets of Manila City to help buy food. He says he learned to sing by listening to people pass by, copying songs he heard from radios and phones. As he speaks, a few audience members smile politely, but others seem distracted. One judge glances down briefly, then back up, not expecting much. The boy nods when asked if he is ready. He takes a deep breath, closes his eyes for a moment, and lifts the microphone. The music begins quietly. The first second feels ordinary. Then he sings. The very first note cuts through the room like lightning. It is strong, clear, and far deeper than anyone expected. The sound fills the theater instantly. Conversations stop. The audience gasps audibly. One judge's eyes widen in shock. Another judge sits up straight, almost knocking their chair back. The boy's voice carries a raw power mixed with emotion, as if every word comes from lived experience. He does not sing like a child trying to impress. He sings like someone telling the truth. The judges are frozen, staring at him. The boy opens his eyes and continues, unaware of the storm he has just created. As the song goes on, his confidence grows. His voice rises and falls effortlessly, moving from soft vulnerability to powerful intensity. Each lyric feels heavy with meaning. It sounds like hunger, like long nights, like dreams whispered into darkness. The camera cuts to the judges repeatedly. One judge leans forward, elbows on the desk, mouth slightly open. Another judge places a hand over their chest, breathing slowly. The audience begins to react, murmurs turning into soft applause between verses. The boy stands still, focused, pouring everything into the microphone. In that moment, the stage disappears, and it feels as though he is back on the streets of Manila City, singing not for judges but for survival. Halfway through the song, he hits a note so high and pure that the room erupts. Applause bursts out before the music even pauses. The boy flinches slightly at the sound but keeps going. Tears start to form in one judge's eyes. Another judge shakes their head slowly, as if in disbelief at their own earlier assumptions. The emotion is undeniable now. The boy's voice cracks slightly on one lyric, not from lack of skill but from feeling. That crack hits harder than perfection ever could. Audience members wipe their eyes. Some shake their heads, stunned. The song builds toward its final moments, the music swelling gently beneath his voice. As he reaches the final verse, the boy closes his eyes again. His face tightens with emotion. His grip on the microphone becomes firmer. His voice grows stronger, fuller, filling every corner of the theater. It feels like a release, like years of being ignored finally turning into something powerful. When he sings the final note, he holds it longer than expected, steady and controlled, then lets it fade slowly into silence. For a brief moment, no one moves. The room is completely still. Then the audience explodes. Everyone jumps to their feet in a massive standing ovation. The sound of applause is overwhelming. Cheers echo from every corner. The judges stand instantly. One judge is openly crying, wiping tears with the back of their hand while clapping. Another judge presses their lips together, eyes red, nodding repeatedly. The boy lowers the microphone slowly, confusion written across his face. He looks around, unsure if this reaction is real. His eyes fill with tears. He bows his head slightly, overwhelmed. His chest rises and falls quickly as he tries to catch his breath. The host returns to the stage, placing a gentle hand near the boy, giving him reassurance. When the judges begin to speak, their voices are not steady. One judge admits openly that they judged him too fast. They say they saw his clothes, his posture, and made assumptions they now regret deeply. Their voice cracks as they speak. Another judge says his voice carries the soul of Manila City, the sound of struggle and hope mixed together. Cheers fall freely now. The audience applauds again, louder, in agreement. One judge leans forward and speaks directly to the boy, saying that he did not just sing a song, he changed the entire room. They say moments like this are why the show exists. Another judge wipes their face and says they will never forget this audition. The boy listens quietly, tears rolling down his cheeks. He nods again and again, unable to speak. When asked how he feels, he simply says thank you in a trembling voice. That simple word breaks something in the room. The audience cheers even louder. As the moment continues, the judges exchange emotional glances. Whether they say yes or something bigger happens, it almost feels secondary now. The boy has already won something far greater than a vote. He has been seen. The camera captures his face as he looks out at the audience, still stunned, still crying. For a child who once sang on the streets of Manila City hoping for spare coins, standing on the Ireland's Got Talent stage feels unreal. As he walks off the stage, the applause follows him, refusing to fade. Backstage, he pauses, pressing a hand to his face, trying to process everything. His shoulders shake as quiet sobs escape. A staff member gently reassures him, offering water. He nods, wiping his eyes. In that moment, he is still just a poor boy from Manila City, but he is also something more now. He is a reminder that talent can come from anywhere, that judgment can be wrong, and that one voice, when finally heard, can shock everyone and leave even the strongest hearts in tears.